How's it going, everybody? Gold Hat here and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 2 of my Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be focusing on the second mission of the campaign, Fractured Jaw. There are going to be a couple achievements / trophies I'm going to be covering in this entry. The first one is completing the level, and the second achievement / trophy I'm going to be covering is going to be Scorched Earth, and I'm going to be covering that at the very end of the video. That is going to be where we are covering the Firebase Ripcord. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
Bell, welcome to West Berlin. We've got a job to do.
Adler. Bell.
Let's get started. There's been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. The CIA and the DoD are tapping their inside sources for anything substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
We'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
Good.
Bell, this is where you come in. Your MI6 experience helped our team back in Nam. I'm counting on it once again. Head to the evidence board. We'll retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
That's it.
All right, Bell. We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January '68. We were a joint CIA-SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. And word had it, Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow Perseus knew about Operation Fractured Jaw.
Fractured Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Good. We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do. Bell, it's time to wake up. It's break time.
So this is going to be the second mission of the campaign. Right when we start here, there are going to be some weapons over here on the left. There is a stoner right here, which is a LMG. We can pick that up. And later in this mission, there is going to be a shotgun that we can pick up. Since in the first mission, we used an AR and we used a SMG, there will be a Jack of all trades achievement / trophy that we can pick up. And that is just for getting 5 kills across the board with all those weapon types. So if you just go ahead and pick those up, we can get that achievement / trophy right out of the way. So let's jump into this.
Hey, Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I want it all up here.
Bell, you're with Sims. Usually bring out the best in each other. We got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating, so it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax, we got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
Headsets on.
All birds, check in when ready. Badger 9-1, good to go. Badger 9-2, clear to go. Badger 9-3, rotors up. All birds, go, go, go. Crank up and pull pitch. All birds are in the air.
You all sitting comfortably?
Oh man, Adler. Why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news?
Because you're a smart guy, Sims. The news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset of Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour.
And that's good because...
A source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus.
Oh, shit.
Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an intel gold mine. First time Perseus pinged our radar.
Approaching the village now. Yeah, roger that. Moving to establish an LZ.
RPG! Up two, light him up! There, in the bell tower! Fuck yeah! Fire in the courtyard! Nice little bell! God damn it! More RPGs on the rooftop!
Hold on, swinging around.
Good hit, Bell!
Taking us down.
You and me, Bell. Let's do it. Sure about this, Adler? The streets ain't exactly empty.
Your priority is securing any intel.
I've got contact.
Our crews eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town. Pushing forward. Getting close. Sims, Bell, that's the building. Keep your heads down. We got this.
And for that shotgun, it is going to be right over here on the right. We can just come into this side of the room, and there's a shotgun laying right there. All we need to do now is get 5 more kills with that, and we will get our Jack of all trades achievement / trophy. And now that we have gotten 5 kills with an AR, a SMG, a LMG, and a shotgun, we will be getting our achievement / trophy, Jack of all trades.
Right behind you. like looking for a needle in a haystack. You hear that? It's on you, Bell. Open the door. Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to. Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up. All right, let's go rejoin the Armada and get this fucking asset.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord. We are still under heavy fire. VC are breaching the perimeter. What is your status?
We're inbound now, Ripcord. Get that asset ready for transfer.
Roger that, 901. We'll keep the asset safe as long as we can. Ripcord out.
So this is going to be the second part of this mission, and this is where we can get our achievement / trophy, Scorched Earth. I have had some problems with popping this achievement / trophy, but I am going to give you a couple tips on how we can make sure that it pops. First of all, through this whole beginning all the way to Firebase Ripcord, kill everything, kill all the trucks, kill all the boats, and all these standalone houses. Once you've killed all these, we will get up to a chopper. Once we take out that chopper, we're going to do this again through another area. Then we will see Firebase Ripcord, and I will talk to you then.
Badger 901, we have confirmed the visual on an enemy bird headed your way.
When did the car get burned? They don't. Fucking Soviets. Take on that high. Yeah, we got your at 0. That's it. Stay on it. Don't let 'em down. I think you got it. Yeah, you got him. Good job, Bell. They sent that hind after us. They're fifth with the intel.
Ripcord ready. 20 seconds out.
Ripcord, this is Badger 901. Mark final control.
Roger that, 901. The base is still hot, so watch yourselves. We can clear an LZ. Get the asset ready for transfer.
Roger that, Ripcord. Let's shoot, Bell. Watch the cage! Bastards are dug in! Open fire! Fuck yeah! Multiple ground targets! Pick 'em off, Bill! BC convoy on the road. Take out those supply trucks. Every one of them rearms the enemy. Nailed 'em good.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord.
So this is going to be Firebase Ripcord right in front of us up there. Now we need to kill all the trucks and the mortars in this location so we can get our achievement / trophy. So I'm going to start with all the hidden ones that are not going to be marked with the main objective symbol. So right here is going to be our first location with a couple cars. I do want to point out that all of the mortar sites around Firebase Ripcord are going to have red fuel barrels that are going to explode, so that is how you can tell that it is a mortar site. Here is the second location right here, and we are going to work to the right, and we will have a third location right over here.
Badger 901, we are taking heavy fire from all sides.
Get with it, pal! Take out those targets!
And this is going to be our third location right here. We're going to make our way behind Firebase Ripcord because there are going to be 2 more mortar sites right over here, which I will show you now. You can always see the smokes of the mortar here if you're having trouble finding them. Here is going to be our 4th location right below us. And now we can move to our last mortar site, and that is going to be right here. It's going to be in this open area without any trees. We can just blow up those red fuel barrels, and we are ready to move on to the trucks.
What the fuck? Come on!
So as you can see here, we do have mission objectives right above those trucks. Right there, there is another truck that is not going to be highlighted with a mission objective. So go ahead and blow up everything on this path and you will be good to go.
Badger 901, our scouts have identified a significant enemy force approaching from the south. Divert to intercept.
For safe measures, you can go back through here and make sure everything on this drive wave is completely cleared off. Then we can go behind Firebase Ripcord and we can take out the rest of the convoys that will have the mission objective above them.
Taking up those AA trucks!
Badger 901, they're breaching the main gate. We can't hold out much longer.
Hold on, Ripcord, we're on our way! Hit that arm! Stay on that convoy!
So right before we land, I do want to cover this achievement / trophy one more time. If you're having problems with this, make sure that you take out everything before Firebase Ripcord. Once you get into the helicopter, make sure you take out all the boats and the standalone houses and you'll be good to go after you destroy all these mortar sites I just showed you and those truck convoys, and then we will get our achievement / trophy, Scorched Earth. Another thing I want to throw in here, you can always restart your checkpoint, but your achievement / trophy may not pop until this bomb they're putting into the helicopter gets in here. So wait until this point. If you haven't gotten it by now, you should definitely restart that checkpoint and start again.
A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler? It's a failsafe, that's all you need to know. We'll be that desperate already. Not yet.
Somehow Perseus knew.
Sims! Bell, you okay? Well, let loose of that goddamn turret before we're overrun! Support! Bell, call it in! Grab a weapon! Keep them the fuck off us!
You think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus.
And now that we have completed campaign mission 2, we will get our achievement / trophy, Fractured Jaw, and that is going to be wrapping up entry 2. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time. Gold Hat, signing off.